We are the Nerd Eternal Network.
I know I'm not the one. Don't fake it, well, you don't belong to me.
Hello, and welcome to Dire Bear. It's Tuesday night, so of course that's going to be our Esper Genesis game. Second to last episode.
Unless we all die this episode.
There's some severe weather coming through. I'm sure only one or two of us abide it.
Two of us are out of state, we'll be fine.
Oh, you meant IRL, okay.
I actually meant in-game, but then he went IRL, so, you know.
Gotcha.
It could go either way, so it's very exciting. I'm your GM for the evening, Jason, and with me as usual is Patrick playing Hull, Sarah playing Cat, Eric playing Adrian, and Decca playing Armanto. And as we left off last week, I believe you were on the surface of the Ekajati homeworld.
We were opening a big fuck-off door.
We did open a big fuck-off door.
You just had to answer its question correctly.
Okay, it's doing the weird thing where it sounds like everyone is...
Speak, friend, and enter.
Oh, what was that, sir?
It's doing the echo thing again it did before.
Did we ever figure out who was doing that for? Hey, Bubba.
Hello, Bubba.
I'll keep an ear out. It seems to have temporarily fixed itself, but ignore me.
Alright.
Ignore me.
Ignore me!
Don't look behind the curtain.
Ignore the elderly man with console.
So anyway, yes, you had gotten into the Temple of Self, or Selves. Big swing doors, big temple-like structure. Relief carvings outside describing a people that had come to worship, and I guess you'd say worship intellect. It kind of comes off as worshiping their own, but that may be because they were kind of the only intelligent species they were really familiar with.
They're all sapiosexuals. I hate this. As we enter, Armanto's looking around for like other ways in besides where we are, and maybe exits. In other words, whether
there are
they go
some windows
further down.
way up high.
Okay. Is there a
Top of one
downstairs?
of the spires, it looks like it might have a flat top.
Okay.
You don't see any large doors on this side.
No kind of like downstairs.
You have not circled the entire
Gotcha.
facility by any
Okay.
means.
Okay. Just the cursory glance from the entrance. Is it like a huge like building, or is it just like a temple?
Oh, it's like a huge, sprawling complex. It's just got kind of a
So-
double motif to it.
Gotcha.
So, like St. Peter's, except it's basically, look how awesome we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a lot of
A
ways.
A monument to sin. I get it.
A monument
Alright.
to sentience.
Okay.
I call him Sin.
Armanto's Grand Blade comes out and it's like, okay. Well, it won't be the first time I fought in a church.
After this is all done, we're having a really long story time.
I thought he covered being a child soldier.
Never mentioned... I mean, okay, follow-up question then. Was the church in active use for religious services? Or
I
was
don't
it
know.
a ruin?
I don't know. Maybe one than the other. It happens like that.
How about the answer to that question is yes.
Not important right now.
Was it currently in use or was it a ruin? Yes.
Well, you know, big sections of Earth are bombed out. It could have been both.
Yeah. So yeah, he's got his blade out. He's just kind of like keeping a wary glance around him.
Okay. You start walking through the hallway. It's lit.
It's lit
This
there.
area is in pretty good repair. The entire structure is in pretty good shape.
Okay.
As you open an interior door and step through, you do startle something. Much
Startled
like the
me.
creature you found outside, but this one is, yay big.
It's Bolarola sized.
It's some kind of little four-legged something. You can tell by the shape. But again, it's made out of light. And as you startle it, it scurries off.
But it crucially does not like particle itself, right? It runs off as if it thinks it's still an animal.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's all just not just the intelligent species got converted, everything on the planet got converted.
No, we met the intelligent. Wait, no, we're the intelligent sea snakes on
They're
this
on the
planet.
moon.
They were
Oh, they're on the
moon.
moon. Okay, never mind.
Hello, cat.
Hello, cat in the corner.
Oh, Peppa.
Nothing else of note in here. Just that little light Bolarola.
Well, Bolarolas were like that.
Okay.
Y'all had picked up some pups, so they were much smaller.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Adrian's gonna keep a hand on that that Ekajati pistol,
Okay.
and
the
he's
prototype
gonna
you built.
he's gonna send Yanni ahead to scout.
I'm doing like SWAT sweeps, like just boof.
FBI, open up!
Yeah, exactly. Boof. Kicks down door.
And the element of surprise gone.
It's me we're talking about. I never had it.
Or go forward.
It would be surprising if we had the element of surprise.
Yeah, I mean,
I just see
Well,
a
that
hand down there in
also-
your corner, Sarah just go do-do, 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 do-do.
yeah, she's cleaning herself.
I would like to not follow Yanni, but kind of take that looping area that looping route you were talking about.
What, looping right now?
You said there was like a way around.
No, I said you had not gone all the way around the building.
Okay,
As far as looking
fair
for
enough.
other doors.
Okay, then yeah, I'm still looking around, looking for like alternate
Okay.
ways downstairs.
There's
or
side
something downstairs.
rooms. There's things that look like meeting rooms. There's areas that look almost museum-like. There's exhibits up detailing the Ekajati's, everything from their Stone Age, working its way on up as you get deeper into the facility.
Armanto doesn't care. His more brainy allies would probably care, but Armanto doesn't. He just sees whatever, keeps going.
Cat will try to keep midpoint between Mr. Gung Ho and the brainy boy.
I'm also kind of admiring it's like the structure, how everything's designed. It's just like, ooh, that's neat. Ooh, hey, what's over here?
The building looks to be all stonework, but there has been no sign of erosion. So you're not
Well,
sure what the material is made of.
On the other hand, if it's actually been sealed up and indoors, there really wouldn't be.
The outside of the facility was the same way.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Now the walkway up to it, that had corroded a little bit, but was holding up pretty well. But it looked more like regular mundane materials, just something a little stronger than what you're used to.
Hi, cat.
Okay, I'm back.
This is not the channel you're looking for.
It is not. I'm sorry.
Hello, surprise visitor.
Welcome! We're almost done with the campaign if you want to join us for the next one.
He's gone already.
Yeah.
He was in, he was out.
Uh, I like to think of the juxtaposition between Hole looking around like, oh, this is pretty, and Armando all but kicking down doors to to see what's going on.
Kicking down the doors does not work.
He's gonna
Kicking
keep trying.
doors.
Now, the majority of the doors are already open.
Yeah.
But if you run across a closed one, yeah, kicking it don't do no good. You actually have to use the handles.
And actually just kick the open ones out of spite.
He just brings them most of the way closed and kicks them open.
Yep.
Dramatic.
But they don't slam against the wall. As they fly back
They
and then
hit.
kind of slow down until they hit.
It's like a fixed spot that it hits. Tink.
Very unsatisfying.
It really is.
It is. It's like they disapproved of emotional outbursts or something.
Maybe you should stop doing that.
No. Keep going.
No, let him find out the hard way. There's a 3-strike policy. About the third time he does it, robots drag him out of the building.
We don't all have the luxury of being able to just surgically remove our emotional outbursts.
Sure you do. Lobotomies are open for everybody.
Have you met me at any point these last few months?
We also met that guy pointing if Yanni's visible,
He's not.
then pointing in the general direction. I feel like he went.
Where the wrench noise is coming from.
What are you pointing at?
Wherever you sent Yanni, I know you sent him.
Wrong hallway.
Fair enough. Whatever.
Alright, so you've sent Yanni ahead.
Yes. Just scout, basically. Start phasing through walls. Just
Yanni is alarmed the first time he tries to phase through one of these walls.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He just kind of goes, bloop, bloop.
Something I can't phase through. No!
Interesting.
On the other
wall
hand,
exists in the physical world and in wherever it is Yanni goes.
more than likely, it's just the fact that these people knew a lot about espers, so they took the required steps.
Or maybe this thing being multidimensional is what's, kept it pristine all this time. Who knows?
Who
If you
really
had time
knows?
to research, you could probably find out eventually.
Maybe they also had a Adrian.
But like a super Adrian.
That would be terrifying for them.
I don't want
I
to
almost
sit.
feel bad for him.
Actually, this would be more of a mechanical thing, so it would be more like a super hull.
Arm onto with any kind of sense of intelligence.
I again feel bad for them.
They had an Armando, and he went, I don't want to be all brain. And then, he caused the problem.
Fair enough.
You've met him.
Yes, I did.
Well, as opposed to just randomly kicking doors down or open ineffectually, as the case may be, perhaps we should actually look for our target.
I mean, I've been doing that.
You seem to be more concerned with closing doors just enough to kick them open.
I'm looking in when I do it.
Alright, give me a perception checks as you go walking around through here.
Sure.
Everybody,
Yeah, everybody. I assume you're all looking around.
If I could just roll a decent perception.
Hey, me too.
Maybe you're saving it for the last
Same
session.
though.
You're saving it for the last session.
Next campaign, my character's gonna be super perceptive.
And it won't matter because there's no perception there.
Exactly.
Yes, there is.
What did I roll? I rolled. Ooh, it's a 4 now. 17.
Alright, so Hole definitely got the highest. Alright, you start looking
Everyone feels
around.
distracted.
There's no sign of tracks. None of the displays look tampered with. Though nothing on the displays appear to be... They're not like behind glass. They don't seem to be locked down in any way. Not that's visible anyway. Let's see. With a 17, what would Armado notice? You're kind of picking up stuff from the, picking up information from the exhibits kind of on accident.
Sure.
Scenes of, the Ekajati during a warlike phase, which truthfully just makes you think of any given moment in human history. You see the beginning of their space race, though it wasn't really a race with them. The discovery of their crucible. Given some of the reliefs and stuff, as you speak some of the Ekajati, I don't know how well you read it yet.
Well, we also have the translator.
Oh, that's right. So you pick up on the fact that as they spread out into space, they did not encounter any other spacefaring civilizations.
Like, ever?
Not until they eventually ran into some of those AI guys that you've run into.
Okay.
Now, early on, they ran into the Crucible, so they knew there had been some. They found other intelligent life. They found the Eldori while the Eldori were in a primitive state. At least you assume the little blue people are Eldori. They found plenty of intelligent life, just none of it was quite at their state yet. Technological, socially. They found one or two remnants of previous civilizations. That, they were never sure if those could have been the Crucible builders or if it was just another race that blossomed and wilted away. Basically, they were just oddly timed. It's like they were between two big kind of bursts of civilization. As such, they had no competition, so they didn't expand very quickly. There was no threat of something else taking the resources before they got there, so they just kind of expanded as they needed to. Though they explored extensively. They seemed to have a real thirst for knowledge and seeing what else was out there.
Bunch of brainiacs.
They were only hampered by the fact that there were a lot less active crucibles in their time.
Okay.
Possibly the number of advanced civilizations may increase. I don't know. If your brainier buddies had noticed all this, maybe they'd start piecing together theories.
Did I notice that? I got a 21, so...
You probably noticed some of it, but you get distracted by kind of openings in the ceiling. These little areas that seem to just kind of spiral open.
Is it they sort of purposely open up?
Yeah, something strikes you as odd about it. Everything else so far, this far into the facility, it's all been like, other than the front door that had the palm print stuff, everything else has just been door latches and kind of very old-fashioned. And then, like you got these, it looks like just regular ceiling, and then a hole kind of spirals open. Not big, something like that. But there's multiples of them along the wall. Or along the ceiling, kind of next to the wall, kind of in the corners.
So spiral doorways along the ceiling and along the walls. Are the obvious passageways?
No, I said they were about this. Oh, that's right. You're not on camera. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
About as big around as a grapefruit.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, they're on the ceilings, kind of over towards the wall, running down the hallways.
And so there's no Confederates or free in this place at all.
You broke up a little bit there. What was that?
Detritus or debris, so I assume some kind of maybe cleaning bot.
Yeah, you can assume that if you want to.
Yeah, and I'm gonna dip out for a second. I heard a lot of thunder near my house. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and bring Brent in early. So.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
All right.
All right, the rest of you may notice Hole studying the ceiling, which so far has been pretty uniform in the hallway. It's about 15 feet in the hallway. Now, some of the rooms blew up to 20 or 30-foot ceilings. But...
Well, noticing that, he's going to send Yanni up one.
That's right, Yanni's pretty small.
Mm-hmm. He tight.
As Yanni starts to zip up into one, he is confronted with a claw-like device. I mean, not like, weaponized claws, but think like kind of almost like the claw out of one of those claw vending machines. As it's basically coming forward, obviously heading out the hole.
Well, it goes right through Yanni.
Yeah, whatever these things are, they are not made out of the same material as the wall. So yes, it does pass through Yanni if he's phased out.
He is. He stays phased out as he moves around, just in case.
So you start seeing out of all these holes, these claws on the end of not pipes. Well, think if any of you are familiar with the Spider-Man comic books, Dr. Octopus's arms.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of envisioning.
Not the super bulky ones from the movie.
The thinner ones that have the little thing at the end.
Right.
No, those come later. The swole claws come later.
But yeah, these are these are just like cylindrical tubes with the little grippers at the end. But the ceiling starts sprouting those all along the edges.
I don't like that.
Me either.
You're the only one who has someone that can face through stuff. I don't like this.
A voice echoes through the hallway. If you don't like it, you're free to leave. It's a female voice.
Is it? Okay.
Something else with the phasing?
Well, considering the architectural construction, this thing is a multi-dimensional building, so nothing can phase through the walls here.
Unless it was originally built around being able to phase and somebody else hijacked it? Possibly?
I'm not tech savvy at all. I don't know what
Now,
she's
she is
on
speaking this person is speaking it's still called common in this game, isn't it?
Yeah.
Universal standard, common, whatever.
Yeah.
She's speaking common.
That,
I'm trying to think if you ever actually met this person to reckon. I don't think you've ever.
We have.
If it's the
heard
lady that's
rumors.
hanging out with Achille, no.
But anyway, it's a female voice speaking common. No particularly discernible accent. Like maybe it's somebody that's traveled a lot.
You're speaking my language, so you're not nearly as old as this building is. You probably know what we want.
Yeah, you want to get in the way. Look, go back to your ship and there won't be no trouble.
Better people than you have made that threat to me.
Oh, honey, I doubt you've met anybody better than me.
Went to Adrian.
Honestly, I'm standing right next to him, so...
So yeah, point at Adrian.
I don't think she can see us.
I think she can.
Do you
Good
actually
point,
whisper
actually.
that? Does Cat
Probably
whisper?
probably like very quietly or through like the comms.
I very loudly say, I'm pretty sure she can.
Yeah, I can hear you too. These things pick up pretty good.
I imagine so.
Now look, my boss, and your boss for that matter, has given me instructions to keep you from interfering. He would much rather, I do this without harming anybody. I'm a lot less picky. But you are free to withdraw at any time. And these arms are kind of dropping down and kind of, blocking the hallway in front of you.
Did your boss tell you what the machine does? Because we asked a couple guys that were here when they first tried it out, and I mean,
He really didn't like
they had
it.
some opinions about it.
Yeah, he's making adjustments that should not be a problem. Unless you make the same mistake those guys made back then and run in and start fiddling with stuff after it's turned on.
I don't know if his brain is any better than their brain.
Yeah, I can almost.
I do want to add in that while this is happening, since I know that these things can't stop Yanni, I'm going to pull Yanni out of the hole and have him phase through them and keep going down the hallway we're heading down.
Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, I don't think the brain of a 90-something-year-old guy is going to be any better than the brain of several millennia-old beings.
So you're saying they're better because they're older?
They've had more time to reflect on it.
Yeah, but did they reflect on it, or did they just run around doing their own little, selfish things? Frankly,
So is Achilles.
Frankly, they all just sound crazy to me.
Honestly, so does Achilles.
Yeah.
Okay, so we found Killy then.
No, you are talking to his cybermancer type. She's identified herself, but y'all have assumed that it is Tana Verkel. That is communicating with you through the holes you spotted. You had basically mechanical tentacles with like ripper claws on the end have dropped down, and this woman has been speaking to you through them. She basically told y'all to, basically beat it. Killy doesn't want her to hurt you, but she's willing to if you don't withdraw.
How much do you know about what you're dealing with? Be honest.
A good bit. I've looked the machine over.
Yeah, but do you know what it does?
Yeah, it turns you into an energy being or something. It's Achilles' kink, not mine. But
so the answer is no, you don't, and you're ignorant. Got it.
Wow, you're just a little asshole, aren't you?
Question in this
This is
regard.
me on a good day.
Question in this regard. You plan on joining him as an meeting?
No, I plan to jump back up to the moon before he activates it.
That's not going to matter.
That's not an option.
It's going to hit every single system that has a crucible.
Yeah, by default. But he's pretty sure he can adjust it down where it will just affect.
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure.
Probably
We're going
just
on.
Sure.
Probably just the facility, maybe the entire planet, which is why I was planning to jump back to the moon.
See,
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm gonna place a bet on pretty sure. Is it like a 75% or 80% or?
You do realize that the people who tried this before thought they were sure the first time.
Hey, we get a do-over on this.
It did what they wanted it to do. The only thing that messed up was when a bunch of heavily armed chuckleheads ran in and screwed with it.
have you even talked to them?
Because we have. The heavily armed chuckleheads weren't involved with that. They activated as intended.
No. The heavily armed chuckleheads ran in and tried to adjust it. That is what happened. That's why they turned out different, because they had screwed with stuff.
Either way, neither one of them are particularly happy being immortal.
Yeah,
Why
Achilles
is
aware of
it-
that, but it's his thing. He wants to give it a try. So
Why is it that everybody we run into is a pile of idiots?
honey,
I'm
I
starting to
lost my
think we're the
sense of
only
humor most of my
intelligent
career.
people in the galaxy. I am.
I don't know. If you were really intelligent, I think you would just hit some planet that didn't have a crucible and wait it out, and then take advantage of the chaos.
I got friends that live on planets with crucibles. There's
And
probably people that have families, so you're just going to give everyone else in the universe no choice. Just
Well, no,
fuck everyone out.
we're just going to affect this planet. I've covered that.
No.
Allegedly.
I'm just saying.
You're
Possibly.
not.
I'm just saying you paranoid
Maybe.
people.
It's a coin flip.
Yeah, it might only affect this planet. It might hit everywhere. You know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
Look, Achilles is a pretty thorough guy. I don't think he's going to fire the machine up till he's sure. I mean, I don't know what'll happen if you run in there and rush him. So just and the little claws are actually doing this little. So just go.
No. What are you gonna do? Entangle me with your fucking claws?
Yeah, to begin with, yeah. And then if you keep
Ew,
struggling,
yeah.
maybe I squeeze, and it'd be a shame if I squeeze too hard. But
Oh, I'm so scared.
I'm sure the old man,
Tracing this, has Yanni found the source of this yet? While we've been keeping her distracted.
he is zipping down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm sort of mostly just being an ass, letting the rest of them talk, and sort of mentally trying to trace the signal and send Yanni in that direction.
Yanni eventually gets to a doorway.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mostly solid door. It has these kind of round, almost porthole-sized windows, kind of in each. It's a double door kind of thing on each door.
Yeah.
The portholes are open, other than they've got kind of a wire mesh, crisscrossing pattern through them.
Okay.
As he looks in, you see what must be the device. Achilles has
Alright.
got computers hooked up to it. He's doing stuff. You see let's see, what was she? She was a dentist. What she is? You see a dentist woman sitting cross-legged next to some computer equipment.
Mm-hmm.
And Yanni hears Achilles telling her, "Just keep stalling them. It'll be, just keep stalling them." She's sitting there. I think they think they're stalling me.
How far away?
Are you sure there's only 4 of them? Because they're really acting like, they're really acting like they're stalling me.
How far away is this area from where we're standing?
Oh,
Probably
boy.
100 yards or so.
100 yards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yanni was trucking it while y'all have been sitting there talking.
Right. Yeah. A message will pop up on Armanto's messenger. Says pick up Cat and Hull.
Oh.
Arms
And
up.
Adrian will just chuckle and go, "Hey, chucklefuck."
You're not going to be professional about this at all, are you?
We
No.
were. And he uses portal and drops all of us right on top of her.
Give me a roll with your... Because let's see, this is going to be like spell resistance in the old game sort of thing. So your casting attribute... Actually, it'd be like your spell casting attack roll thing. Give me a roll with that.
Be like casting Sprite Beam, maybe?
To land on her or just to do it?
To manage to get through this material.
Mm,
We did it with
Would it though? Because it's literally folding space to get to a point. It's opening a gateway from one side to another. It's not actually going through the material.
You're saying the place we're in isn't normal.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like-
why I'm trying to understand the mechanics behind this now, because
Yeah.
the portal's it literally goes from one place directly to another. There's no like travel through the area.
But have you seen the movie Event Horizon?
Oh no, we're referencing
Well,
movies
that's more
today.
jumping into that was still jumping into other dimensions, kind of like Yanni when he phases out.
Yeah, this isn't so much jumping other dimensions as just basically opening making a door happen. Essentially, that sort of folds two places together.
Go ahead and give me a roll. Like I said, it's going to be kind of like spell resistance. It's not impossible for you to pull this off,
Yeah.
but the properties of this place make it difficult.
Alrighty, so
This is like a spell attack, right? So here, it throws proficiency in there.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just gonna roll one of my prime powers because that has my modifier on it.
Okay, that'd be fine.
18.
You appear in front of that door. Well, you don't smack into it.
We appear on the other end of the mesh.
No, you appear outside, kind of where Yanni is.
Oh no, I wasn't aiming for where Yanni was. I was using
You
Yanni.
didn't get inside.
Oh, okay, didn't get in. Okay, that's what
You
you
didn't beat
meant.
the DC.
Gotcha,
You didn't beat the DC.
Okay. Armanto, have fun.
I hate when he uses me like this.
Yeah.
Can we check to make sure this isn't electrified or anything? Or
Nope. Are you swinging?
All right. So your blade hits. It bounces off.
quick look
Alarm
around
starts
to see if
sounding.
there's any like energy things.
Now
to
your weapon
take out.
is forged.
It is forged.
What were you saying, sir?
Quick looking around to see if she can find what might be powering the mesh. Oh, now I roll good.
Well, the mesh is made out of the material the door is made out of.
And
not
it's
like-
not like
It doesn't
it's
appear to
not
be
like an energy
electrified.
mesh.
Right.
Okay.
Now, unlike some of the other doors, this one doesn't have handles. It's got the handprint thing to the side that modern Ekajati doors use. Let's see, your weapon is forged. Roll damage. Let me see.
Sure. 2d. Okay. If I knew for sure Achilles there, like if I see him before, if I saw him before, like, if I saw him as I'm like bringing my blade down, I'd probably throw a smite in there.
Roll me a
All I'm
perception,
saying-
because you
Sure.
could easily see him if you stepped up to the mesh and looked through, but you just appear and
Yeah.
Go to it.
That's fair. 23.
Okay, you catch a glimpse of him enough to know he's in there.
Sure. Oh, I'll throw a smite in there. What is it? Oh. Okay, so that is 8 slashing, and then it is 10 radiant.
Alright, so it is 18 total.
Unless this is a construct or some sort of construct or automaton, then I'll throw another D8 in there.
No, it's not a creature. It doesn't count as a creature. of any kind.
Gotcha.
You have chipped off a little of the material.
Oh boy.
You're a little surprised by how small a chip it is.
Uh huh.
You know, stuff's really hard, but you are doing damage to it.
Okay. Do I see? You said I do see. I'll wait for another round, but I do see Achilles in there for sure.
Yeah, you made a pretty good perception check, so you.
Cool. Alright, good to know.
Like I said, as soon as the sword strikes the door, alarms start going off. You hear Tana laughing inside. Well, they triggered the real security. Ain't nothing I can do about that. She looks over to Killy. I hope you weren't that fond of him.
Oh,
It's
anybody?
alright, Adrian. Start hacking something, please, and she's gonna take a shot at the door.
So you also have a forged weapon, correct?
Yep.
All right, give me a roll.
Do I get sneak damage on the door?
You do not get sneak damage on the door.
I'm 5 feet away from it.
Yeah, technically I have an ally engaged with the door.
Alright, so it is 8 piercing.
I'll let Adrian and Hull do something before I decide what's next. But I do have a clear idea for what's next. What I'm going to do next.
Okay. Alright, Adrian and a Hole, what do you want to do this round?
You're muted, buddy.
Adrian's gonna try to hack, honestly.
Okay.
Try to hack his way through the door if he can.
Well, that's what Armando's doing.
Different kind.
The other kind of hacking through the door.
Okay, we just got the.
That's tornado warning.
Yep.
Alright. So
Ow,
let's
my
see,
ears.
Patrick is in the same county as.
Yeah, I'm
What
actually
county are
really
you in,
glad.
Patrick?
Eric.
I'm in Madison.
Yeah, so I just got it too.
Alright, how bad is it looking?
I'm looking at the thing.
Yeah, because the tornado signs were going off as I was bringing Prince in, and shortly after I brought him in, like the bottom dropped out. It's been pouring around where I'm at. I'm near County Line Road, if you know where that's at.
I'm near the river.
Okay.
That's not a good place to be during a tornado.
Yeah.
Well, the only good place to be during a tornado is, away from the tornado.
That's true.
Underground, like a bunker.
Well, I can't get my weather radar going.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen who may or may not be watching this, real life comes first.
Weather safety, always a priority.
Yes.
Alright, where are we at?
Also, while I have this moment, wash your hands.
How's that
Get
going
up
to the
now.
tornado?
Not talking about the tornado. There's
Get
other
up
things
now.
going on besides the tornado.
Wash your hands. Unless you're in a tornado warning, then don't wash your hands.
Ooh, that's a nice circular pattern there.
Do we want to put
I
a
don't
pin in this
like-
for a second?
I don't like when the DM says that.
That's like at the DM rolling a lot of dice at once. It's kind of concerning.
Yeah.
Alright, so I see one big kind of cell area moving towards Huntsville. A little north of Decatur.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a second one around Russellville that's probably going to follow that same path.
I'm good with calling the game here if y'all are gonna start getting into preparations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we can come back later, we can come back later. If not, you guys got to be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. On the safe side, I say go ahead because you were debating whether this was going to be the last and final. You might just have to fix it like another game.
Truthfully, from here out, we could probably wrap it up next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, but okay, let's put a pin in it for here.
Okay.
Anybody watching at home, which
Sorry.
is Bubba, at least as far as I know.
Yeah.
Safety first.
Yeah, we've got severe
Yes.
weather. We're gonna put a pin in it.
Over half the
We have a pretty
players
good
are on
spot. We have a pretty
potential
good stopping spot.
That's true. It's a nice dramatic moment, at least, even if
Yeah, it is.
Even if we're just an hour or so in, but maybe when we put it up on YouTube, we'll
splice them
Combined
together.
with the other video.
yeah.
Yeah.
Or Maddie might go. That's too much editing.
You can do it for the Nerd Eternal. It's fine.
That's true. I will do it for that on the Nerd Turtle one. Anyway, so we're going to wrap up here. It's super early, but, bad weather and all that. Bubba, thanks for coming out. Anybody else watching at home, I hope you enjoyed it up to this point. And be with us next time when we wrap this campaign up.
Everyone's going to be present next week, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Don't know yet.
No.
Don't look at me like that. I don't know yet.
Yeah, let us
I
know
get that
as soon as you
feel.
know.
Yeah.
I will.
Let's see. Tomorrow should be...
Tomorrow's Monster of the Week,
Monster of the
unless
Week.
there's a tornado in Canada.
I don't know if Canada gets very many of those.
It's meteorologically
also-
possible, but
Also, pending whatever happens with you, Jason.
Oh, I take that back. There was some bad storms in the 70s. I can remember a preacher of mine talking about that a local store close to where he lived, the tornado tore the big front sign off the store that had the store's address, and somebody in Canada mailed it back to him.
That's amazing, actually.
Yeah. Kind of scary. So anyway, we're wrapping up here. See
Take care of
y'all next
yourselves.
time.
Wash your
sorry to cut it
hands.
short, but you know how things are.
Yeah.
Bye.
Let me see.
See you later.
it intro us out.
Outro.
Oh wait, not the
Throw us
fin.
out.
Credits first, then the fin. There we go. Got to make sure I get the credit for the music and the artists up.